Today's episode is King Family. Childish Grandma misbehaves at Burger King, has a huge baby meltdown, and gets divorced.
This is the last time we will see Elizabeth, also known as Childish Grandma. You guys, comment down below if you guys will miss her. Anyways, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the video.
Hey Elizabeth, today you and me are going to Burger King for lunch today, because I don't feel like cooking anything today. I have cooked a lot of stuffs all day, and I need a break from cooking. So you and me are going to Burger King for lunch today, honey.
Okay, George, and that sounds so good to me. I love Burger King so much. Their foods are so delicious and amazing over there. I can't wait to eat at Burger King, honey. This is the best day ever. Yay, 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 yay.
Okay, let's go to the car and head to Burger King. Also, Elizabeth, before we leave the house and head to Burger King, I want you to be on your best behavior and don't act like a baby at the restaurant. And please behave yourself and act your age. If you do not, you will be grounded. And I am serious this time, Elizabeth. You better really act your age and behave yourself, because every time when we go to every food restaurants, you always throw one of your baby meltdowns, so you better really behave yourself and act your age at Burger King. Also, don't order a kid's meal too, honey, because you are far too old for a kid's meal. I swear if you do not behave yourself at Burger King, you will be so grounded, and they will divorce you. Do you understand me, Elizabeth?
Yes, George, I understand you. Listen, I will really behave myself, and act my age, and act like a grown lady at Burger King. I really promise, George, and I won't order a kid's meal too, because I know that I am too old for a kid's meal. I am 94 years old now, George, so I promise to really behave myself, and act my age, and act like a grown lady, and won't act like a baby at the Burger King restaurant. I pinky promise, George.
Okay, good. You better keep that promise, because if you do not, like I said, honey, you will be grounded, and they will divorce you. I am not joking around. I am for real, so you better keep that mother freaking promise, Elizabeth.
George, you are starting to scare me. I told you that I will behave myself at Burger King, and act my age, and act like a grown lady, and I will not act like a baby too. I said that I promise. Please stop yelling at me, George. You are really scaring me. Please calm down, please.
Ugh, whatever, honey. Look, let's just head to Burger King and get some food, because all of this yelling is making me hungry. So let's go to Burger King, honey, before I rage out. Now let's go, and remember, behave yourself, or else. Now let's go, Elizabeth.
Around 5 minutes later, when George and Elizabeth reached to Burger King. Hello, and welcome to Burger King. We have the best and delicious foods here. What would you and your wife like to order here, sir?
Hello, I would like to get the crispy chicken sandwich burger with medium fries, add Dr. Pepper, and some chocolate chip cookies.
And for me, I would like to get a kid's Happy Meal with small fries, and a 6-piece chicken nuggets, some apple slices, and some milk, and a toy, please.
Ma'am, can you please order from the regular menu? I think you are far too old for a kid's Happy Meal. Those are for children's only, ma'am.
The cashier is right, Elizabeth. And what did I told you back at the house? I told you to not order a kid's meal, because you are far too old for a kid's Happy Meal, Elizabeth. I literally told you this 2 seconds ago at the house. So please order from the regular menu like a normal person, honey.
But George, I really want to get a kid's Happy Meal. Happy Meals are my favorite foods to eat here at Burger King, and I love eating kids' meals so much. They are so delicious and the best, and I want to get the apple slices, the milk, and a toy. So I choose to get a Happy Meal instead, honey, and I really want a kid's Happy Meal. So please let me get a kid's Happy Meal, George.
Elizabeth, you know damn well that kids' Happy Meals is for kids only. They are not for grown adults, and you are not a kid or a child. You are a grown lady. You are 94 years old, for goodness sake, Elizabeth. I've told you this already at the house, so like I said, you are not getting a kid's Happy Meal, because you are far too old for one. Now order from the regular menu like a grown person.
But George, I don't want to order something else from the regular menu. All the other meals are gross and nasty. I'm not gonna order from the regular menu, honey. I said that I want a kid's Happy Meal. I really want one. So please, let me get a kid's happy meal, or else I will have another one of my baby meltdowns. So let me get a kid's meal, George, please.
Elizabeth, I understand that you love kids' Happy Meals here at Burger King, but like I said, you are far too old for a kid's Happy Meal. You are a grown lady, Elizabeth, not a child or a baby. You are 94 years old, like I said, and kids' Happy Meals is for children's only, not for grown adults. Now please, honey, order something else from the regular menu. You are not getting a kid's meal, and that is final.
But, I want a kid's meal.
Honey, what did I just say? I said no. The answer is no. I am not gonna keep telling you that you are not getting a kid's Happy Meal. I am not letting you get one, honey. You are freaking too old for a kid's meal. I've told you this 3 times now. You are not getting a kid's Happy Meal, and that is final. Now you better behave yourself, and act your age, and order from the regular menu like a grown person, or else we are leaving the Burger King restaurant, and you will be grounded and beyond punishment. Elizabeth, you better not even think about throwing one of your baby meltdowns. You seriously always do this whenever I tell you no. You better not do it, or else we are going back home, and you will be grounded and beyond punishment. Behave yourself this instant right now, Elizabeth. I really don't have time to deal with you acting like a baby.
Whoa. Hey, I want a kid's meal. 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 Why won't you let me get a kid's Happy Meal, you entitled male Karen? Buy me a kid's Happy Meal right now, George. I really want a kid's Happy Meal so bad. Kids' meals are my favorite foods to eat here at Burger King. Please buy me a kid's meal, honey. I want one, I want one, I want one. Hey.
Elizabeth, you childish old woman, knock it off right now. I just don't really understand why do you always throw a temper tantrum on the floor like a baby. Every time when I tell you no, or whenever things don't go your way, you always throw yourself on the floor and always kick and scream on the floor like a baby. I am really getting pissed off. Get your ass up off the goddamn floor right now and behave yourself, and act your age, or else we are leaving the Burger King restaurant.
No, George, not until you let me get a kid's Happy Meal. I'm not gonna stop this tantrums until I get a kid's meal. I really want to eat a kid's meal, George. I want to get the apple slices, milk, and the toy. I really want to eat a kid's meal. Kids' Happy Meals are my favorite foods to eat here at Burger King, like I said, George. They are so delicious and good. So please, buy me a kid's Happy Meal. Please, honey. Hey.
Elizabeth, I said, no, you are not getting a kid's Happy Meal. I said that you are far too old for a kid's meal. Happy Meals is for children's only. They are not for grown adults, honey. You are not a goddamn baby or a child. You are a whole grown-ass woman, like I said. So for the last god almighty time, you are not getting a kid's Happy Meal, and that is final. Now order from the regular menu like a normal person, or else we are leaving the Burger King restaurant and going back home. Order from the regular menu right now, honey.
No, George, I am not ordering from the regular menu. Like I said, all the other meals taste nasty and gross. I'm not ordering from the regular menu, honey. Also, stop saying that I am too old for a kid's Happy Meal. I am not too old for a kid's Happy Meal. I've seen grown-ups eat Happy Meals, so I want a kid's Happy Meal too. And also, I am a baby. I'm not a grown lady, George. So stop saying that. Now let me get my kid's Happy Meal, George. Right now, you entitled male Karen, or else I will sue you in court. Hey.
Elizabeth, you are about to get us kicked out of the Burger King restaurant. And for the last freaking time, stop saying that you are a baby. You are not a fucking baby. You are a goddamn grown-ass lady, like I said. And yes, you are too old for a kid's Happy Meal. I am not letting you get a kid's Happy Meal, Elizabeth. You are not getting a kid's meal, and that is final. Now stop asking for it, because the answer you are still gonna get is no. Now get your childish old ass up off the floor and behave yourself, and act your age, and order from the regular menu. You better do what I said, honey.
Oh my goodness, George, I want a kid's Happy Meal. Please just buy me a kid's Happy Meal, George. I really want to eat a kid's meal. You seriously cannot keep doing this to me, honey. You are making me go crazy over here, and you made me have another baby meltdown. This is all your fault, George, not mine's. So please, for crying out loud, please just let me get a kid's Happy Meal, George. I am begging you. Please, 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 please.
N-O. Spells no, Elizabeth. I said that you are not fucking getting a kid's meal. Like I said for the 100th time, Happy Meals is for children's only, not for grown adults. You are not getting a freaking kid's Happy Meal, and that is a capital final. End of argument.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey. Oh my god, this is fucking bullshit. Why can't I seriously always get or do what I want? This is really so bullshit. George, you are seriously the worst husband and daddy ever. I will call my lawyer, and I will sue you in court one of these days. Just let me get a kid's meal. Is it really that complicated? Let me get a freaking kid's Happy Meal. Buy me a kid's meal right goddamn now, you entitled male Karen. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey.
Oh, Elizabeth, how dare you swear at me, and how dare you call me a entitled male Karen? I've told you a million times to stop calling me a entitled male Karen. I am sick of you calling me that. And I told you to get up off the goddamn floor and behave yourself, and act your age, and order from the regular menu. And like I told you, Elizabeth, you are still not getting a kid's Happy Meal. You are far too old for a kid's meal, like I said. You are a whole grown-ass lady, not a child or a baby. You are 94 years old, for goodness sake. Now get up off the floor and behave yourself, and act your age, and order from the regular menu like a grown person, Elizabeth. You better do what I said.
Help, help, help. Somebody please help me. This entitled male Karen is bullying me, and he is stealing my phone out of my pocket, and he is stealing my purse. He is robbing a baby. I am a baby over here. I am only 5 years old. Somebody call 911 on my husband, so the police can arrest him and take him to jail, and call Child Protective Services too. I need help over here. Somebody please help me. Help me please. Hey. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey. Mommy, there is a childish grown old lady throwing a temper tantrum on the floor like a baby, and it's freaking me out. That old lady is scaring me, Mommy. I can't even eat my food here. Can we please leave the Burger King restaurant and go to Carl's Jr. instead? I don't want to be here anymore, Mommy. That old lady is scary. Please get me out of here, Mommy. Hey. Really, Maggie? You are really scared of an old lady throwing a temper tantrum on the floor like a baby? That is nothing to be scared of. Also, you act like a baby too, and throw a temper tantrum on the floor, so I know you is not talking, Maggie. And now I see why your boyfriend Omar hates you, because you can never act your age and act mature. And yes, I guess we can leave the Burger King restaurant and head to Carl's Jr. instead. Gosh, Maggie, I swear, you are the most childish daughter ever. Just wait until your father hears about this. Oh boy, yay 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 yay, I can't wait to eat at Carl's Jr. I am so excited to get a kid's meal there too, and I am so happy that we can leave this Burger King restaurant and head to Carl's Jr. instead. Also, Mommy, that old lady should be ashamed of herself for acting like a baby here. She is like 90 years old probably. Anyways, let's get out of here, Mommy, and head to Carl's Jr. And I love you so much, Mommy. Maggie is so excited, and loves Mommy very much. Chee-hee, yay. Ugh, whatever, Maggie, and I love you too, I guess. Now let's get out of the Burger King restaurant and head to Carl's Jr. Maggie, let's go right now, before I get angry with you. Because you are seriously pissing me off with your childish baby behaviors, and I really see why Omar hates you. Soon, Maggie, me and your father will put you up for adoption. Anyways, let's get out of here. Lord help this childish little girl.
Meanwhile with Childish Grandma. Alright, that is it, sir. I am going to have to ask you and your childish wife to leave the Burger King restaurant. She is making my customers leave the restaurant. All thanks to her baby meltdowns, and her kicking and screaming so loud like a baby. And we will not tolerate baby behaviors in this Burger King restaurant. You two are banned for 39 months. Now two of you better leave before I call the police. And don't even come back here until your wife acts like a grown lady and acts fully mature.
Listen, sir, I am deeply sorry about my wife's childish baby behaviors. She tends to act this way when things don't go her way, and plus, I don't know why is she still acting like a baby. She always does this, sir. But we will leave right away, I promise. We will leave your Burger King restaurant, and I'm sorry again. Let's go home right now, Elizabeth. You are now not getting anything, and great job on getting us kicked out and banned here at Burger King. Just wait until we get back home. You will be so grounded. I can't stand you anymore, honey. Now let's get out of here before this robot calls the police on us.
No, George, I am not gonna leave the Burger King restaurant until you let me get a kid's Happy Meal. I am not leaving without it, honey. You have got to let me get my kid's meal. Please let me get a kid's meal, George, and then we can leave. Please, honey. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey.
No, Elizabeth. I said you are not getting anything, and I said you are not getting a kid's meal, so quit asking for one. Now let's get out of the restaurant and go home, honey. Get your childish old ass up off the floor and follow me out of the Burger King restaurant, Elizabeth, or else I will carry you out of the restaurant like a baby. So if you don't want to get carried out of the Burger King restaurant like a baby, then you better do what I said, honey. Now get up off the floor and follow me out of the restaurant, and let's go home.
God damn it, George. Just let me get my kid's meal. Just let me get a kid's Happy Meal for the last time. I've told you that I am not leaving the Burger King restaurant with you until you let me get my kid's meal. Please let me get it, George. Please. I will not stop this baby meltdown until you agree to let me get a kid's Happy Meal. Please buy me a kid's Happy Meal, George, so I can eat the food, and eat the apple slices, and the milk, and get the toy. Please let me get a kid's Happy Meal, George. Please, 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 please.
N-O. Spells no for the last fucking time. I said get your ass up off the fucking floor and let's leave the Burger King restaurant. And I told you for the last time that you are not getting anything, Elizabeth. I said we are going home. And Elizabeth, this is your very last chance. If you don't get up off the floor and follow me out of the Burger King restaurant, I will really carry you out of the restaurant like a baby. Now you better follow me out of the Burger King restaurant, and let's head home. Let's go right now, Elizabeth. Now.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey. I just want a freaking kid's Happy Meal, George. Is it really that complicated? Buy me a kid's Happy Meal. 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 Buy me a kid's Happy Meal right goddamn now, George. Buy me a kid's meal now, you entitled male Karen, or else I will sue you in court. Hey.
After 5 minutes of Elizabeth kicking and screaming on the floor, George was super mega angry, and has had absolutely enough of Elizabeth's childish baby behaviors. After all the arguing with her, George's skin turned red, because he was very angry at Elizabeth, and was getting ready to carry her out of the Burger King restaurant. Anyways, let's continue with the video.
That is so fucking it, Elizabeth. I cannot take this anymore. All you do is act like a goddamn baby, and you can never understand that you are fucking too old for a kid's Happy Meal. I've told you a million times that kids' Happy Meals is for children's only, it is not for grown adults, and you are not a fucking baby or a child. You are a whole grown-ass woman, Elizabeth. I am fucking done telling you this. I am really done. That is it, Elizabeth. Since you didn't do what I said, and didn't follow me out of the Burger King restaurant, you now leave me no choice. I am going to have to carry you out of the Burger King restaurant like a baby. This is your own fault right here, and I really cannot take this shit anymore. Now I am going to carry you out of the Burger King restaurant, and bring you to the car, you childish little old woman.
No. Please don't carry me out of the Burger King restaurant like a baby, George. Please don't do it. Fine, I will stop throwing a temper tantrum on the floor like a baby, and I will order from the regular menu like a grown person, and I will behave myself, and act my age, and act like a grown lady, and act mature, George. I am really serious. Just don't carry me out of the Burger King restaurant like a baby, George. I am begging you. Hey.
I don't wanna fucking hear it, Elizabeth, and it is too late for that. And I said I am fucking carrying you out of the Burger King restaurant, and that is final. Now shut your mouth up, or else I will break every bone in your body. Anyways, I am now going to carry you out of here, Elizabeth. I am done with you.
Hey, put me down, George. I am not a baby. Please put me down. I don't deserve this treatment, and I said that I will behave myself here at Burger King, and act my age, and act like a grown lady, and act mature, and order from the regular menu like a grown person. I am being serious, George. Just put me down. Put me down this instant, you entitled male Karen. Hey.
Shut the fuck up right now, Elizabeth. Because if you do not, I will give you a punishment day when we get home. So you better shut your childish ass mouth up. Now I am gonna take you to the car, and just wait until we get back home. You will be so grounded.
After George the Teeth Guy carried Elizabeth out of the Burger King restaurant, he put Elizabeth in her car seat and then drove straight home, and Elizabeth was in serious dead meat when she gets back home.
Oh my God, Scotty, did you see that? That childish grown old lady was carried out of the Burger King restaurant like a baby by her husband, and that old lady was acting like a baby. That was so embarrassing, Scotty.
Yeah, Olivia, I saw that too. I saw that old lady got carried out of the restaurant by her husband. Also, I cannot believe that old lady was acting like a baby, and throwing a temper tantrum on the floor too. That was really embarrassing. That old lady looked like she was 194 years old or something. She should really be ashamed of herself for acting like a baby here at Burger King. That was really embarrassing, Olivia. I cannot believe we both saw what just happened.
I really hope we never see that childish old lady again, Scotty, because she kinda made me so scared, but thank God she is gone. And yeah, I agree with you, that old lady should be ashamed of herself for acting like a baby. She should really act her age. What is wrong with her, Scotty? And she is so lucky that nobody called the police on her.
Don't worry, Olivia, we will never see that childish baby old lady again. Anyways, let's just finish our food, and head home, Olivia, because that old lady kinda gave me a headache, and I need a smoke break after this. So finish your food, Olivia, and let's go home.
You got it, Scotty. I am almost done with my food. I just ate my apple slices, and drank my apple juice, and now I am gonna eat this big and juicy cheeseburger. Also, I am so happy that I got the Hello Kitty toy, Scotty, and thank you so much for taking me at Burger King. You are the best husband ever, Scotty. I love you so much. Tee-hee, yay.
I love you too, Olivia.
Meanwhile, with Childish Grandma and George.
Oh my motherfucking god, Elizabeth, how dare you misbehave at Burger King, and get us kicked out and banned there, just because you wanted a kid's Happy Meal? I've told you a lot of times that you were far too old for a kid's Happy Meal, honey. Happy Meals is for kids only, not for grown adults. You seriously can never understand that you are too old for kids' meals and kids' things, Elizabeth. I am fucking done telling you this, honey. You are seriously the worst wife ever, and I hate you so much.
I am so sorry, George. I am sorry for misbehaving at the Burger King restaurant, and get us kicked out and banned there. But all I wanted was a kid's Happy Meal, George. That's all. Happy Meals are my favorite foods to eat at Burger King, and I didn't want to order from the regular menu. All the other meals are gross and nasty. That's why I didn't want to order from the regular menu, honey, and that is why I choose to get a kid's Happy Meal instead. But still, I am sorry. Please, can we go back to Burger King? I'll order from the regular menu, and I will behave myself, and act my age, and act like a grown lady, and act mature. I really promise, George. So can we please go back to Burger King?
No, we are not going back to Burger King. And why would we go back there? You got us kicked out and banned there. So fuck no, we are not going back to Burger King. Also, you will never act your age and act like a grown lady, and act mature. You will still continue acting childish and acting like a baby. So stop lying to me, Elizabeth. Stop with all your lies, you stupid childish little brat. That is it, Elizabeth. I cannot take this anymore. It is finally time I say this. Since you misbehaved at Burger King and pissed me off, you know what I am gonna do to you?
What are you gonna do to me, George? What is it?
I am divorcing you. You and me are done for. So we are breaking up forever, Elizabeth. It is over.
Oh no. Please don't divorce me, George. I love you so much. I said that I was sorry for misbehaving at the Burger King restaurant. Please give me another chance, honey. I won't misbehave and do this again, and I will really behave myself, and act my age, and act like a grown lady, and act mature. I am being so serious, so please give me another chance, George. Please.
I don't love you, Elizabeth. I hate you so much. I don't want you to be my wife anymore, and I don't want to hear it. I said we are getting a divorce, and that is fucking final. It is over, Elizabeth. And I already filed for a divorce when we got back home. Now I want you to pack your stuffs and get out of my house. I don't want to see your stupid childish old face ever again. Now go upstairs and pack all your clothes and other stuffs, and get the fuck out of my house.
Please, George, don't do this to me. I am really so sorry for misbehaving at Burger King, and acted like a baby there. I really am sorry. Please, for God's sake, please give me another chance. I am begging you, George. I will stop acting like a baby, I promise. So please give me another chance, please.
No, it is too late to get another chance. Also, all this mess that you did at the Burger King restaurant, you did this all on purpose, Elizabeth. It wasn't on accident, so shut up with all your lies like I said. I do not want to hear it. Now for the last goddamn time, go upstairs and pack all your clothes, and get the fuck out of my house. Now go upstairs and pack all your shit. Go right now.
When Elizabeth got upstairs, she grabbed her suitcase from under her bed, and began packing. She was packing her clothes, her baby toys, her baby foods, basically everything she packed. This took around 60 seconds.
Around 1 minute later, Elizabeth came back downstairs with her suitcase.
Alright, Elizabeth, now that you got your suitcase and packed everything, now you can get out of my house. Also, before you leave my house, you are grounded forever. Now get the hell out of my house, and don't ever come back. Also, I won't be needing this anymore.
Please don't kick me out of the house, George, and please, for crying out loud, don't divorce me. I really don't want to be single, and I don't want to be homeless out there, honey. I got nowhere to live. Please, George, Just give me another chance. I said that I was sorry for what I have did at Burger King. I really promise to act my age, and act like a grown lady, and act mature. I really promise.
Stop asking me for another chance. And I said I don't want to hear it. You better get the hell out of my house right now, or else I will give you a punishment day. Get the fuck out of my house right freaking now. GR.
After Elizabeth left George's house, George calmed down, and he was not a teeth guy anymore, and he was celebrating how he finally divorced Elizabeth.
Oh my god. Yes! I finally divorced that stupid childish old lady. I am finally free. I have the whole house to myself. Hooray! Now I can finally have peace and quiet without having to deal with Elizabeth's childish baby behaviors. She was really giving me a headache. I was really tired of her acting like a baby, and tired of treating her like a baby. But now that I divorced her, I am finally free. Hooray! Now that I finally divorced Elizabeth, I am thinking about hanging out with my friends, Boris Anderson and Scotty. I will have so much fun with them, but I will call and ask them later on. I am going to wait a little bit later, but for now, I am going to take a nap in my bedroom, because I have a headache. So I will go and take a nap, and finally relax. And thank you, Lord and Jesus. Thank you for helping me divorce that childish old lady Elizabeth. She was really annoying and pissing me off. Thank you so much, Jesus. You are the best, and I love you so much. Anyways, enough talk. I am now going to go to my room and take a nap, and then later on, I will call my friends, Boris Anderson and Scotty. I will ask them if they want to hang out or something. This is the best day ever. I am finally free. Hooray!
Before the video ends, King family, let's go see how Childish Grandma is doing.
I cannot believe this. George divorced me, and he kicked me out of the house. Now I am single and homeless. I am now gonna have to live on the streets, and maybe I shouldn't have misbehaved at Burger King, and have had a baby meltdown there, but all I wanted was a kid's meal, that's all. Kids' Happy Meals are my favorite foods to eat at Burger King, but my stupid husband George wouldn't let me get a kid's meal, and I didn't want to order from the regular menu, because all the other meals taste nasty and gross. George is such an entitled male Karen. I will sue him in court one of these days. Also at Burger King, George was yelling and screaming at me so loud in the restaurant, and he was an angry teeth guy, and he even carried me out of the Burger King restaurant like a baby. He is such a parent abuser. I will really call my lawyer, and sue him in court one of these days for doing that to me. That entitled Karen will get what he deserves, for not letting me do what I want. Karma will get George soon, it really will. And now that I got divorced, I am now single, and I am now homeless too. I now have to live on the streets. Also, I don't have any money to rent a hotel or apartment, and I am not even old enough to get a job. Because I am only 6 years old, I have to wait until I am 20 or 18 years old to get a job. I can't get a job while I am still a baby, and I really don't want to sleep on the streets. I guess my only choice is to sleep in the woods. I will go and chill in the woods right now. Let's get going before it gets dark.
When Elizabeth reached into the woods.
Well, I guess this is where I am going to stay and sleep at. Sleeping in this scary woods. And I hope there is no scary monsters out here, because I am afraid of scary monsters, but I got my toys with me, to protect me from the scary monsters, and I hope I can find a place to rest and stay at eventually, and I am really going to miss my husband George so much. This is really a very sad day, and a very bad day for me. Whoa 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 whoa.